When I was a fresher, I always struggled to find the best approach to handle a question for which I have no clue about. I didn't know whether to say a direct no, like I don't know the answer, or to attempt to say something which is related or relevant. Honestly, everybody around has different opinions. Some said it's good to say a direct no rather than beating around the bush. Some said it's better that you say at least something that will give a hint to the interviewer that at least you try to answer, you try to approach the solution rather than just sitting dead on that question. And honestly, both the things made sense in their own way, but my struggle was, what is the best approach? I didn't know. And I'm sure many of you would have thought about it, and like I struggled, you must be struggling to find the best approach. Do comment below what's your struggle stories. What do you think the best approach is? To say a direct no, or to at least attempt the question? So today in this video, I'll end your struggle, and by the end of this video, you will be able to choose the best approach for your situation. So if that sounds interesting, stay tuned. Welcome to Corporate Diaries. Welcome back, guys. So the formula that I'm talking about is basically your approach of handling a question for which you have no clue about or you don't know the answer. So before I start, here is the golden reality. Companies who come to campuses to hire freshers, or companies who hire off campus as well, they already know that the freshers are not expert, and they are very much aware about our educational system and our employability basis what we read in our colleges. So basically we hardly learn anything. So they are already aware about it. So even if you don't know the answer, they basically check on your approach towards finding out the solution or answering something or finding out the right code of any technical problem. So we have to capitalize on that approach, on the right approach, as much as we can. So before I give you the word by word answer for each particular situation, there is a prerequisite to have that right approach, and that prerequisite is to train your mind in a way that it's always positive and calm even if you don't know the answer. You have to train your mind, you have to let your mind know that it is okay to not know an answer, because there can be thousands of questions. You can't answer every question under the sun. The advantage of training your mind in such a way is that whenever a question arises for which you have no answer about, you will not panic in that situation. And once you are calm and composed, you will be able to put forward your point with the right approach. If you are panicking and you go blank thinking, oh my god, I don't know the answer for this question, now my performance will be ruined and they will reject me for this and blah blah blah, then no matter what you say, it will not have any impact on the interviewer and you will be definitely rejected. So don't compromise on a positive mindset and train your mind in this way before you appear for any campus interview, be it on campus or off campus. So let's start by analyzing the situation, how bad it is. So in this regards, there can be three situations. Number one is that you don't know the full answer, but there is some understanding of the concept that you have and you wish to attempt that question. Number two is that you know the concept here and there, but you are confused by the question because the way it is asked, maybe the interviewer has twisted the question a bit, so you are a little confused and you need hint from the interviewer about that question. And the third situation is that you don't know anything about that question and you are thinking, what the hell on this earth this interviewer is asking? I have never heard it. So don't worry, we will have answers for all the three questions one by one. So let's start with the first situation, that you don't know the full answer or you have some idea about the topic or about the concept. So in this situation, the best approach would be that you say, sir or ma'am, I don't have expertise over this topic. However, I wish to attempt this answer with the limited knowledge that I have on this topic. May I? And then you start saying whatever you wish to say about this topic. Believe me, regardless of whatever you say, they will be impressed with your approach that you took. In your approach, you made it clear to them that you are not an expertise, so they will have expectations accordingly. Second, you told them that you have limited knowledge and you asked their permission that if it is okay if you answer the question with that limited knowledge. Obviously, they'll say yes, and then you attempt it. So that is such a positive way to attempt an answer which will leave an impressive mark on the interviewer or on the listener. Now moving on to second situation, that you need a little hint from the interviewer. You have fair idea about the concept, but you're confused because of the way he put forward the question. The interviewer twisted the question a little bit, so you are a little confused. So in that situation, you need a hint, and then you will be able to say something. So in this situation, the best approach would be start by saying, sir or ma'am, I have fair understanding of this concept. However, I am confused because of the way the question is put forward. It seems little twisted to me, so it would be great if you can give me a little hint about it. And once they give you the hint, obviously they'll give you on your request. You have to say, thank you so much for your support. I have clarity now. And then continue saying whatever the solution of that question is. Again, your answer will become secondary thing. They will be super impressed with the approach that you took. Number one, it showcased your confidence that you were confused, but you didn't hesitate to ask for a hint. That showcases enormous amount of confidence to the interviewer. Second, once they gave you the hint, you thanked them for the support. This is such a valuable gesture which a lot of professionals lack. If you can, as a fresher, portray yourself that way, nothing like it. It will be a win-win situation for you. And even if the answer is wrong, if you gave a wrong answer, they will definitely count on your approach because it would sound so professional and mature to them. And the last and hardest situation, when the interviewer asks you a question and you have butterflies in your stomach thinking, what the hell he is talking, I have never heard about that. I know that's a difficult situation, and that is a situation most of the people lose their calm. They become nervous and then they ruin the rest of the questions in the interview. So as I said, for this question, you need to have a calm and composed behavior, and for that you need to train your mind, as I said, in a way that it's okay to not know an answer. If you have that prerequisite, then you can apply the solution that I'll suggest now. So the best approach for this situation is that you don't have to beat around the bush, but you will not say a direct no as well. So there is a way to tell them that you don't know the answer. And you can start by saying, sir or ma'am, I'm not sure on that. This topic has always challenged me, so I'm still working towards getting a good hold on this concept. So you have to please excuse me for this time. And this approach will set you apart. They will be impressed the way you describe your situation. You told them clearly that you don't have any idea about the question, but you are not sitting dead on the situation. You are aware and you're working towards improving on that thing. You have told them that you are in a continuous work. You are improving your situation on that topic. You are improving your hold on that topic. You are grasping the concept. And guys, every assignment, every project, every deal, or anything in business is about continuous improvement. And not only business, in our life also, it's all about continuous improvement. No one is born as an expert. We gradually learn over a period of time and then become master of something. So this approach will set you apart, and it will give a hint or a vibe to the interviewer that you have zeal to learn. You have zeal to learn. You have weaknesses, and that's okay. You are aware of your weaknesses and you're not afraid or embarrassed to admit it. Rather, choose to work towards improving it, and that's a great thing. And it says so much about somebody's positive attitude towards learning and growing, especially in a new environment. So they would be more than happy to consider you for their role. So guys, these were my suggestions for handling a question for which you have absolutely no idea about, and these have worked almost every time I applied them in my own personal life. Though I have come across a long way, now I don't need these approaches. I'm quite a seasoned professional now, but still I can relate to the struggles which freshers go through, because I have been there once, so I can relate to. And these experiences over a period of time have taught me how we can overcome, and I'm sharing the same things and expertise with you guys so that you can benefit from it and can apply them from the very beginning of your career. I hope you learned something new today, and if you did, make sure you hit that like button so that the video can reach more people in algorithm and more people can benefit from these suggestions. And thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll see you in my next video. Till then, stay safe and healthy. Take care. Bye.